Hello, great ones. My name is Nella Kuma Francis, and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, kindly click on the subscription button and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you get notified anytime I have a new video coming. All right, so today we are going to be talking about the benefits of rest. Yes, the benefits of rest. And I'm also going to be sharing a personal story about how I nearly lost my life just because I wasn't getting enough rest. Okay, so let's go into the video proper. I have never seen a more underemphasized word like the word rest. So many of us don't even know what resting means. And I'm here to educate you. To rest means for you to stop being active for a period of time in order to relax and regain your strength. So many of us are hustling from day to day, going to work without even taking out time for ourselves to rest. There's something I will always tell people, everything that happened in life or happened before this particular time was recorded in the Bible, but not everything. I believe that God, fished out those ones that He knew were going to be important for mankind and then allowed the prophets to write it down. And then for Him to leave that part where He said, and God rested on the seventh day, that was to show how important rest is. I would always tell people that one of the reasons why you're still alive on earth is because of this body. The body, the human body, is like a certificate for you to be here on earth. And most of us treat it anyhow. But the pastors, the doctors, the scientists, so many professions, like you see people slumping, dying every day because they don't even take care of themselves. Yes, I know we want to rule the world. I know we want to make impacts, make generational impacts, save lives. But you can't do that if you're no longer alive, if you're no longer here on earth. And the only way for you to stay alive on earth is for you to take care of this body. This body is like a machine and it shuts down. It wears down when you don't take care of it. I don't think there's any use for you to have all the billions in your account and then you find out that you can no longer be alive. I'm very sure you'll be willing to trade all the money in your account right now if you're to choose between that money and you being alive. And then yet, when you're being given the opportunity to live, you treat your body as if you don't know why you're in it. Maybe it's restraining you. You want to achieve a whole lot in 24 hours, and this body is making you feel as if you're not doing it. You are not helping yourself. Truth be told, you are treading on a dangerous path if you don't rest. Take out time and go to the hospital and have a one-on-one with the doctors. They're going to tell you how many people that have begged to actually stay alive. You, with your own eyes, you're going to see people who are struggling to stay alive. And then you're alive, you're strong, you're healthy, and all you can think of is to rush out and go and make money, rush out and go and save lives. You're the Superman of our time. The Superman also needs his body to be alive on earth. I'm going to give you a story. Sometime, I think that was March 2020, during the lockdown, I got a health scare. I woke up and I found out that I started being very dizzy. I started feeling very dizzy. I started feeling very extremely weak. Like if I want to say something, somehow my mind knows what to say, but it was hard for my mouth to form the words. And then I started having serious palpitations. I'll be walking on the road and it would feel as if my heart literally wants to drop. I didn't know what was going on. And then one day, I can't actually forget that day. I tried coming out. I woke up in the morning, I tried coming down from my bed and I found out that I couldn't. I was so tired. And if you're new here, I'm a mom of 3 beautiful kids. And then my kids were still, babies. The last 2, they were still toddlers. And for a mom of toddlers, you know how exhausting that thing can be. And it was really, really hard for me. So I had to go get medical help. And I got there, ladies and gentlemen, and I was told that my BP was below 100. In fact, it was a 60. It was dangerously low. And I could remember what the health personnel asked me. Said, "Madam, what is your problem?" do you want to die? I was like, what did I do? He said, you have been so exhausted that your body is reacting. You have not been resting properly. You have been stressing yourself. And I'm like, and to say the truth, throughout that particular period of time, I could barely lift anything. One of my aunts, God bless her, she had to come and take all the kids to her house so that I could at least take care of myself. My friends were coming in to wash the plates, cook, warm the food. It was that bad. And then at that particular time, my husband was also very sick. So we didn't even know what to do. And at that time, that was when I knew that I had to make some drastic lifestyle change. If I'm going to be alive here on earth, I have to make some drastic change in my lifestyle. And the first thing we did was to get me some help, because I remember when we were dating, we were like, oh, we're not going to have someone in the house, it's just going to be me, you, and the kids. And it was romantic at that particular time until I got into it. And then I found out that it was totally exhausting managing the home front. And then I was a private school teacher, so there was literally no time. I would come back from work, go pick the kids, get back to the house, try to prepare for the next day. It was exhausting. My husband works in his studio, so he usually goes out in the morning and comes back late in the night. So I'm always the one at home. So it was exhausting. I didn't know that I was overdoing it till that particular time. So we had to sit down and we had to make a decision. First and foremost, we are going to get help. Second, we are going to see how to share the chores. And then thirdly, I'm going to make rest a priority in my life. And then when I started doing that, I found out that I started getting better. If you're in the medical field or you've had any blood pressure problem, you know that it's not always easy trying to stabilize it once it has gone very low or very high. So it was just fluctuating. Today it's high, the other times it will be low, and then we did that. I managed that from 2020 to 2022, and to the glory of God, I've not had that issue for a long while, and I pray and I believe that I'm not going to have it. But first, what I knew that I had to do was to get some rest, because I know if anything happens to me, that problem that I'm trying to fix and all those things that I'm trying to make it better, it will get better. It will get better with or without me. I have found out that when people struggle all their lives and they die, maybe they struggle because of a particular thing and then they die, somehow that thing gets solved with or without them. We pray every day that we need God to step into our matter, but at the same time, we don't know how to let go and fully surrender to Him to take control of our lives. And that is where rest comes in place. When you know that, I've done this part, and then I need to rest and trust God that He's going to do the other thing. And resting is not just physical. When I'm talking about resting, I'm not talking about just physical rest. I'm also talking about mental rest. So today we are going to be looking at benefits of rest. The term rest, it cannot be overemphasized. It cannot. Look at, go to social media, look at a lot of people dropping dead every day. Some of them have been so exhausted that their body cannot move on. And then you watching this video, this is an opportunity for you to make a drastic lifestyle change, to include rest in your life. There are so many ways to rest. You can decide to take a walk, you can decide to exercise, you can decide to shut down all electronic devices and rest and sleep. There are so many ways. You can decide to, just switch off from social media and go, have the time of your life. Do the activities that you really enjoy. Let's say you're a very good dancer and you find out that you're dancing. Do you know dancing could also be a form of rest to you? When you're dancing, you don't feel the stress. I remember times that I feel overwhelmed, I feel, sad, and I just take a walk. Walking does it for me, or listening to music. Those two are my go-to. Anytime I feel like my energy is depleted, whether physically or mentally, sometimes I just take a walk, 30 minutes walk, 45 minutes walk, and when I'm done, I feel energized, I feel refreshed. Or sometimes I just listen to music. I just lie down there, listen to music. Sometimes I dance it off. All those things are forms of rest. But you need to find out, create a rest schedule, create a routine that works for you. If you're going to take out one day, particular day in the week, and say, okay, today I'm not going to do anything, I'm just going to sit down and relax, take my mind off work, that will be so good for you. Because trust me, you have a lot you need to achieve in this world, and working yourself to death is not one of them. Living this earth without fulfilling purpose is not one of them. One of the ways to guarantee that you actually actualize the purpose that God has sent you here to do is for you to include rest in your daily routine. Even if it's 5 minutes, power naps, 10 minutes, walk, listen to music, rest. Ensure that you have a proper rest schedule and rest routine. Create a relaxing environment. Most of us like working in workspaces that are cluttered everywhere. It stresses the mind. It stresses, for me, who doesn't like that? It kind of stresses the mind. Create a relaxing environment, a soothing and peaceful environment for yourself. And when you do that, you're going to find out that a lot of things will change for good in your life. You find out that your health becomes, better. It boosts your immune system. You become more productive at work because as you're resting, your brain is also resting. This brain is a muscle and it needs to relax and rest at time. You find that you become more productive, you become more efficient. You find out that your general body system becomes energized daily. You need to do that for yourself. I know you want to be the Superman, you want to be the warrior, the superhero, but sometimes these superheroes need to rest. And this is a charge to you watching this video. Go right now and draft out a rest schedule or a rest routine. Do what works for you. Find out if you're the type that likes working, you're the type that would want to shut off every electronic device. Just try and do that. Rest, please, because we need you in this world and we need you alive, strong and healthy. I want you to try this, and trust me, your life is going to get better and better. Until I come your way next time, live, love, be inspired. Bye-bye.